Unreal was a massive hit in the gaming scene during the late 90s, but during that time, most well-known games had expansion packs and add-ons, and Unreal is no exception. Today, we're going back to Na Pali. But before we do, I want to remind you that I would advise checking out my Unreal video before coming back to this video so you're caught up. Anyways, Unreal Mission Pack 1 Return to Na Pali is one of the only commercial add-ons for Unreal, although there was that Unreality shovelware product, but more on that in the future. Developed and released by Legend Entertainment in June 1999 as a homage to the original game. This was also Legend's first FPS related work, since they were mostly known for making graphical adventure games. One thing I did find strange about this when it first came out was how it says in the box that it requires Unreal or Unreal Tournament. First off, Unreal Tournament wasn't out yet until around 5 or 6 months later, and second, it came out as a standalone game. It's basically version 224V with the levels from the base game stripped out in favor of Return to Na Pali's campaign. Strange if you ask me. I am currently playing this on the old Unreal 227J patch for a change, as I was testing NVIDIA Shadowplay, hence why you can see this indicator on the bottom right of the screen. Now, another thing to add is that sometime later, the base game and Return to Na Pali were combined into one with the release of Unreal Gold on January 21st, 2000. Anyway, so the game takes place after the events of the base game. After being stuck on the escape pod for a while, you were rescued by the UMS Bodega Bay and sent back to Na Pali with new supplies to find the data cores of the UMS Prometheus, a ship that crashed on Na Pali. Otherwise, you might as well go back to the pod without a suit. Now, I'm not going to spoil the rest of the story because that's something you should look into on your own, but I will say the add-on is short. I've completed this once on my old Pentium 2 back in 2021 in one sitting, and recently just completed it in nearly 2 hours for this video. Although, there were times I've unintentionally skipped a level or two during this playthrough. It's also strange that one of the levels I've skipped also has a soft lock thing. If you somehow manage your dodging well enough, you can go into certain rooftops, and if you fell down, you would be soft locked and have to use the fly cheat to get out of there. Now, the levels are the interesting part of this mission pack, as most of these levels are basically recycled from the base game. It's that type of scenario of, we have these scrapped maps that didn't make it to the base game for whatever reason, so let's contract somebody to repurpose them into a mission pack. However, not all cut levels got recycled for this mission pack, as about 7 known levels were still left out. Almost each level also ends with an intermission screen showing how many you've killed, and also features the protagonist talking with a recorder.
My job is to find the wreck of another ship, the Prometheus, and recover the data cores for some new secret weapons research project. When I've got the cores, I'm supposed to go to the bridge of the crashed ship and activate the ELT transmitter. The ELT will pinpoint my location for pickup.
Well, the voice acting was okay, nothing too special about it. Not only we have new levels to play, with the power of Unreal script we got 3 new weapons. The most useful to me would be the car assault rifle that you receive at the very start of the game. It's a rapid-firing ammo eater that works well for some scenarios. Now, the other 2 weapons I find weird to have. We have the UMS grenade launcher that also has an alternative fire that shoots a grenade that detonates when the alternative fire is pressed again. And we have the UMS rocket launcher that also shoots guiding rockets. These 2 weapons honestly feel somehow wrong to use considering the base game has the 8-ball launcher, but I guess these weapons still have their uses somewhere. There are also additional enemies to fight as well, such as predators that speedrun to your ankles. There are also spinners, which are also giant arachnids that spit out acid at you. And then later on you fight space marines who carry assault rifles and rocket launchers. So what else do you get out of this mission pack aside from new levels, weapons, and monsters? Well, there's new game types to play with. First we have Marine Match, where you fight Space Marines instead of bots. Next off is Gravity Match, which is basically deathmatch with reduced gravity. Lastly, there is Cloak Match, where if the player is it, they are cloaked until somebody kills them to become it. Oh yeah, there's also Terran Weapon Match too, which is basically deathmatch, but all weapons are the ones exclusive to the mission pack. So, what are my thoughts on this mission pack? Well, it's nice to play if you want more Unreal, especially if you have completed the base game. And it feels like an interesting send-off to the base game as well. It's like when completing the base game felt like a cliffhanger, and you're left wondering what happens next to Prisoner 849, and Return to Na Pali manages to fix these gaps. Now, as much as I liked Return to Na Pali, it was after this that Legend would go on to develop Unreal 2: The Awakening, which feels like a 180, but unfortunately I may end up crossing paths with this game one of these days. Now, there are more mission packs and add-ons out there I plan to cover in the future, some that are developed but didn't make it as commercial add-ons. Now, as I've stated in my Unreal video before, there is no legal way of obtaining a copy of Unreal as Epic delisted them at the near end of 2022. So remember to have your treasure map ready if you plan to obtain a copy of Unreal. Anyway, that about wraps up this video. Did you prefer this mission pack over the original? What are your thoughts? I would like to hear them in the description down below. And as always, peace out.